Elliot from the Bear Pit TV, bringing you a live stream that I hope I wouldn't have to ever do, but it turns out that Marko Arnautovic has handed in a transfer request. It's been broken by Sky Sports News and since been confirmed by Sky Sports News, Sentinel, Telegraph and numerous places, so it seems like it's pretty concrete. We're here in BL. The game obviously kicks off in an hour and 40 minutes. We just checked in due to the hotel not letting us in for a while. Not too sure why. But yeah, it's not good news, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it seems like Marko Arnautovic wants to leave the club, and he's quoted as saying that there's a lack of ambition. And you let me know in the comments on Facebook. I'm reading them all now. You let me know what you think about this news, this story, and what's breaking at the moment. It's a difficult one. It's a really difficult one. Really difficult one to take. And as soon as the news broke, we were in a bar in BL, and it was hard to take for a lot of people at that bar. Some people saying get rid, some people saying what's going on, some people saying, you know, this is absolutely devastating. And for me, that's how I feel. Do keep firing in your questions and your comments, and we will get onto those towards the end. Since then, it's also been said that West Ham have bid 15 million for Marko Arnautovic and it's been rejected. And it should be rejected. 15 million is a derisory amount, and he's worth way more than that, if I'm being completely honest. I still don't know what to make of all this, so let's have a look at what some of you are saying. Let's have a look. Brandon Poole says the bid was disrespectful. Lucas Marshall asks, what's this about Arnie? Well, he's handing in a transfer request. It's going to be very interesting. The team gets announced for tonight's game against Neuchâtel in 40 minutes, so it's going to be very interesting to see whether he starts, whether he's on the bench, whether he's going to feature at all. Because, you know, if he's handing in a transfer request, will he also try and force through a move? Will he try and leave? Will he not feature again for Stoke City? You know, we will know a lot more in 40 minutes or so when the team's announced. You know, we still got to get out of this hotel and make our way to the ground, which, you know, to be honest, isn't too far, thankfully. Let's have a look at some more comments. Joe Barbieri says, Elliot, hold me. Oh, I wish I could. It's a difficult one. Tommy Gilman says, I'll pay for Arnie's taxi. What? No, Arnie's one of our best players. Like, we've got to do everything we can to try and keep him, if I'm being honest. That's what I think anyway. Some more comments. Mark Tilsley says 15 million, bigger club, are you having it? Apparently Marko Arnautovic just had his head turned, and this is from bids from West Ham and also interest from PSG and AC Milan. I could completely get over it and understand if PSG and AC Milan were coming in with big money offers, but West Ham, it's just a sideways step. What are West Ham doing that we aren't really? You know, they might have a good ground, but you know what they're doing in the transfer market, what they're doing in the league, what they're doing managerial wise, tactics wise, what football are they playing? I don't think they're a world apart from us. I'm sat in a rocking chair as well because I am slowly going mental from this summer transfer window. Let's have a look at some more of the comments. Tom Cooper says, won't get into the starting 11 for any team bigger than Stoke. You choose to sit on the bench for a bigger club than be our star player. Chris Rees says it's more game time for Ramadan, which is a good point. If Arnie were to go, then it's absolutely no doubt whatsoever then Ramadan could come into the first team, first 11, and consistently play every week in and out. And you know, it would be a good thing to see. So in the worst case scenario, we will see a lot more of Ramadan. Obviously, John Walters has just gone as well, so this is not great news for Stoke City fans. You know, it's pretty difficult to take. Jace Campbell says playing tonight so he gets injured, so he can't make a move. That's a very conspiracy theory view on it. Greg Woolridge says not something you want over the squad going into the start of pre-season. Definitely, Greg, definitely. You know, this isn't the sort of atmosphere and feel that you want to take into a pre-season camp before we've even started any games for the season. On his day, he's an amazing player, but he's inconsistent, says David Whitney. And there's a couple of others. John Malford, if he doesn't go, he will cause unrest. Paddy Evans says, if West Ham turned his head, it shows the direction this club is going. Relegation fight for next season. Jason Minister says, I won't be sad to see him go. Prima donna. I don't know. Some people say this prima donna vibe and that it doesn't work hard enough, but I see him work all the time. He might throw his hands up in the air every now and then, but you know,
undoubtedly one of the best players at our club, undoubtedly. Jonathan Taylor says billionaire owners, and so far Fletcher has joined and 12 million is deemed too much for Delph. Look at the teams around us like Everton and Bournemouth and the money they are spending. Lack of ambition is plain to see. Gavin Lovett asked what time's the game tonight. It's at 8 o'clock, 7 p.m. UK time, and it's also going to be streamed on the Stoke City website. So if you do want to watch, make sure you go and head across there. But do stick to the Bear Pit TV for some other coverage, some fan cams after the game, and also the podcast. You know, we did a little bit on the train on the way here. Make sure you go and check that out. Lawrence James says must keep Arnie at all costs, and Jason Fulton says once a player decides he wants to leave, then let him go. That has been the comments. That's been your Transfer Show Live, bringing you the news that Arnautovic wants to leave, and West Ham apparently the suitors at the moment. I can't bear it. I can't bear it. It's bad news for the majority of Stoke fans. No one wants to see him go, but some people apparently might, according to those comments saying get rid. 15 million has been rejected, and we'll have to see what else comes in. But that has been the Bear Pit TV Transfer Show. Thank you for all comments. Do like, comment, subscribe wherever you're watching. We're off to the game now, and hopefully it's a bit more fun.